Hi, my name is Sarah Justice, and I'm the Environmental Outreach Program Coordinator for the town of Cary. I'm also a certified rain garden installation specialist who's been studying the many benefits of native plants for over 20 years. And I'm really excited to share with you all today about the many benefits of planting native in your lawn and garden to support the local ecosystem. First, let's define what does it mean to be native. Native plants existed here in our region prior to the arrival of Europeans, so they are perfectly adapted to all the special conditions that you would find here in the Piedmont. One of the many things that I love about native plants is that not only do they attract birds, bees, and butterflies to your lawn and garden, but they also are perfectly designed for the very different weather conditions that we can experience here in the Piedmont. From high heat during the summer to large rain events, native plants are perfectly adapted to any ecosystem that you may have in your lawn and garden. Specifically today, we're going to be touching on the benefits of how native plants can help with stormwater issues in your yard. These plants have deep roots and are very thirsty, and so when we have large rain events, they can soak up and clean that stormwater prior to it leaving your property. Now that we've identified all the many benefits of planting native, it's time to decide which native plants are right for your own lawn and garden. Keep it simple. Begin with identifying what your first and major goals are. Do you want screening all year long for privacy, or are there specific birds, bees, and butterflies that you would like to invite to your lawn? Either way, no matter what your goals are, there are the perfect native plants that will do the job for you. After identifying the conditions in your yard, shade or sun, it's time to do my favorite part, which is selecting the plants for you. These are all plants that are great for sun, so if you don't have a lot of trees, these plants are awesome for your yard. And the cool thing about all of these plants is that they do absorb a lot of water as well. So if you have stormwater issues in your lawn during large rain events, these are all a great choice. I'm going to start tall and go to short. These are our shrubs. With us today we have some buckeye, elderberry, and beautyberry. These shrubs get quite tall, and you would want to plant them in the back as a backdrop to the rest of your garden because of their height. And they also, because of their seeds, attract birds to your garden. So planting any or all of these is a great way to be able to observe various songbirds in your garden. In front of your tall shrubs, you would move to planting some shorter, colorful flowers. These are all native wildflowers. We have the black-eyed Susan, some hyssop, some blanket flower, the echinacea flower, and one of my personal favorites, the native milkweed. Milkweed is a really important plant to add to your lawn and garden because the flowers and plants associated with milkweed are the only plant that the monarch butterfly uses to feed their young. So planting this plant in your lawn and garden is a great way to support the majestic monarch butterfly. As I mentioned, all of these are great for sun. However, if you have a shady yard, we also have the perfect plants. Over here we have our shade-loving plants. So if you have a lot of tree canopy in your yard, there's plenty of native plant options that can also work for you. These plants are great for also absorbing stormwater in your yard, and these will all be found in a natural forest that you would find here in the Piedmont of North Carolina. So from tallest to shortest, we have an understory tree, the pawpaw, which has an edible fruit, the Florida anise, which is a shrub, the Solomon seal, which has beautiful white flowers, a Christmas fern, and the foam flower. These are all great options for a shady yard. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Whether you have sun or shade, we hope you feel inspired to plant native plants in your lawn and garden. To learn more, please visit us at townofcary.org/rainItin.